Good morning. It's Kenya Lynham here on YouTube, aka Kenya Cordova. And over on Instagram, it's Bana.Faggio. How are you today? If you have not made your way over to the website, please do that today to register. Applications are online as well as the appointments. Both of those are free. It's called Financial Private Lender. It's called financialprivatelender.blogspot.com. Okay. There, if you go to apply, we can speak soon, and finances are the primitive and foremost of our talk, and we can speak soon. Okay. So, our topic today is going to be about the Moors and the fallback time zone period. Okay. Which is, by the way, November the 6th, okay, of this year. And the Moors, if we recognize Middle Ages and Muslim and around that era and what we are today and what has happened, then we are okay to speak on this, together. But if you feel it within the deepness of your deep, okay, please comment, share, like, and subscribe, and we can speak soon. Now, the Moors, primitive and reasonable. If we have a daylight savings time, we have a fallback time. We are to save all our time and understand each other the way that we are open. Okay? When I do my bid with you during the day, there's nothing left undisclosed. Okay, everything has been witnessed, and we can do business as business is. Okay, but if you only recognize yourself as a non-primitive, it's always against the people. Okay, but the people say, then we walk up and we say this is exactly what it is. Okay, now if I don't recognize myself, I always have to kind of maneuver and get to it. All right, so the Moors, arts, Christianity, accountability, decency, not really trying to expose you, but you're right there, and understanding why we do the things that we do. We need to feel ourselves the way we are. So if I spend all this time in this area, in this zone, like around spring and summer and all that before fall comes, I understand that there's a person out there that needs to get it done before the fall arrives. It's always before. Okay, so get all it's like preparation, getting ready for what is getting ready to come. It almost isn't ever there, to be honest. It's like very voodoo-ish, but it's not so much where if we are here, it really is happening because there's stuff to do. Okay, so if we're always in preparation for something, yes. If there's an arrival, yes, it's always something to do. Okay, so all that time we took during the day, we said that all of that is complete. But if there's always something to do, there's someone complaining. Okay, so then when we get to the fallback period, all we're saying is leave us a bit because we did all of what the day said. I'm here, meaning I surprised myself. Never. I woke up this morning and I arrived. I am here. That means I made it. I did all the day thing. Okay. So fallback is, hey, hold on. I understand that there's an arrive. I made it. Okay. So then I can say fall back a bit is what we do. Okay. And it gives us a little bit of leniency on our times. Okay. So spring forward, we had to jump on something, and fall back means we did it. Okay. So then if I go to the next column, I'm already said that I fell back a bit. I took it back a bit, that I was up in front of someone and I took it back a bit. We recognize who we are. You know what I'm saying? So it's said. Okay. Then when people understand themselves better during the next spring and the next seasons, then we understand each other together. It's more in group light. Okay. It's more shown that we all did this and we seen it. Okay. So, and yes, there's an arrival. We seen it, and yes, there's an arrival. Okay. So if we know there's one who's very enunciated with the arrival, we are very enunciated to fall back and say we know from what that last spring forward was. Okay. When we sprung forward, we didn't lunge into you. Okay. When we sprung forward, we didn't lunge into you. Okay. We are here now. And it's a very brilliant time to crop and harvest and all whatever the winter stuff, whatever it is we're supposed to do. We did all of that over there. This is a really good time for this area. And all of it is all about the same, even though it looks different. There's a winter, there's a summer, there's a harvest, there's a crop, and all kinds of fertile and doing all that stuff. Okay. Getting ready and prepping and doing, getting ready and prepping and doing. All of it is dibble dabble, and it only brings us a bountiful reunion. It brings us a bountiful reunion. It all looks a little different, but it's all the same. Okay. So then when we understand what we are doing, we're ready and looking. See, ours is the watch area. It's like watchtowers. Ours is the light area, the watch areas, because we were in the day, we were there. We're the ones now. Fall back and we're looking. You're fine. We're okay. We're here. Okay. We're okay. We're here. So when I say jump in line, get registered, that application, the financial private lender.blogspot website that I spoke about, because I am a representative and an executive. Okay. Meaning I take care of finances on my end, and the Moors are always the one. And yes, we speak of it as a man and stuff like that. It is the Middle Ages. It is Muslim and all that. There are women that are that. Okay. And if I step forward and you see me, then you understand exactly where mine's at the fiduciary rate of responsibleness of our heart's sake. Meaning, are your finances good? Meaning, are your finances good? So when you step in line, you're very in line. Okay. Now, if you cannot, or something about things, always a donation. Okay. Because I'm solo. I mentioned I'm an exec. I am a rep, and I'm also an exec, and I do things solo, and I'm bounty. Okay. So a donation helps for an individual, myself, to hear your message clear and across the ways. Okay. Then everybody's on the same page, that if she needs this, or if she needs that, if she needs this, or if she needs that, we're all on the same page. A donation is helpful, and what I am and who I am, everything knows, and we're in line. Okay. Now, I am here pretty much all day. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe again, because I'm here all day. I will see you, and hopefully, I'm staying right at the light where we see each other again and again. That's donations as well. Okay. But the registration is helpful for many as well as myself to recognize that you are starting and you're here. Okay. Now, if you heard the message, of course, please comment again. But if and like, okay, if you recognize who I am, please speak and we can speak over the waves that way, and as well as on that website, because there we can get to what the finances are and what our responsibilities as ones when we are financing good on our own. Okay. So this again, I'm Kenya Lynham here on YouTube. Again, I'm Bana.Faggio on Instagram. I have another podcast coming up on Twitter. That's Bana Faggio, BANAFAHGEO. And on Instagram, it's with a dot, Bana.Faggio. Okay. And I had a live session over there on Instagram talking about the same items and live. Okay. So you can hear first rate what it is. Okay. So I do look forward, YouTube, to speaking with you soon. Um, in the morning. That is exactly when I see myself to speaking with you. And I'll speak later. Bye. Bye.